Stop chunking your irons with this really easy drill. Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot and it allows you to not miss another one of my videos. And as always, I'm gonna explain everything in a super easy to understand way for you to implement directly into your game. So today we're talking about the dreaded chunk shot with your irons and how to avoid it with a simple drill. But first, let's talk about why the chunk shot's happening and what we're doing exactly before we get into the drill. So when we're chunking our irons, our shaft is coming really steep into the ground, hitting the ground first, then the golf ball, where actually we wanna be doing the opposite, coming more shallow at the golf ball and hitting the golf ball first and then catching some turf afterwards. And that's where you get that really pure tour level contact that you see the guys on TV do. So how do we get this shaft shallowing, first off? And second, what's a great drill to help give us instant feedback on how to not chunk it and get that ball first contact that we all want? So, how do we shallow the golf club? Well, we don't want to be coming down like we're chopping wood like this. We want to feel like we're turning more around our body. If you do tend to chunk the ball, more likely than not, you don't really use a lot of your lower body in your swing. And there's a lot of arms going on here. You're kind of taking the club back and you're coming really steep at the ball, right? And that's where you get the chunk. Well, we're gonna try to add a little bit of rotation. So I want you to think of the upper and lower body working together in the golf swing to get the result that we want. And to do that, we're gonna put the club into our sternum in the center of our chest. Now, what I want you to do is grab on the club below the grip here and set up like you're taking a golf shot like this. So you're setting up, same golf grip, but the club is anchored into your chest. Shout out Bernhard Langard, you're still anchoring your putter on the green, but we're not gonna talk about it. It's a different drill. So the club is into your stomach like this, and we're holding down on the club. Now I want you to take the club back. Now I want you to take the club back. Now, if you're taking the club back like this and the club is coming away from your chest, that's a problem. We want to work together like I mentioned. So put the club into your chest like this, holding down on the club, and work together. Notice how now our torso and our arms are working together to come through, back and through. We're not disconnecting and cocking our wrists. We are turning with our whole body. Now, this can be super important when we're coming down through the ball, because if I turn this way, if I'm coming back this way, this looks great. And now if I'm coming down to the ball, imagine I'm coming the other way, same exact thing, working together, back through, working together. Notice how this shaft, if I was gonna chunk it, isn't coming straight down like this, because see how far away the butt end of the club is from my torso? It wouldn't even be possible. But by having the club in my torso, now all of a sudden this attack angle that's so steep, all of a sudden it's getting a lot more shallow this way. And if I were to turn it this way and put it in my torso, now we're a lot more shallow, right? Feel like you're turning it more around your body. Make a couple swings here, big turns. It's gonna feel really weird if you're not used to this. Big turns. Now slowly grip higher and higher on the golf club. See how I'm dropping it down and through? So we're coming back and through. Now I'm holding it normally, turning it back and around. We're turning it back and around like this, using our whole body, not even hinging our club at all right now. Really, just two big turns. Now, I want you to grab the secret sauce of this drill. Let's go get my golf towel and I'll show you. So you have your golf towel now, and I want you to lay it flat behind the golf ball like this. And I want you to leave about 3 to 4 inches of grass in between your towel and the golf ball, so you have a little bit of green here. Now the same thing. I want you to turn back and through. No hinge, like I said. Back and through, upper and lower body working together. First do a couple practice swings here. Now we're gonna set up, and if you're gonna chunk it, you're gonna hit this towel. Pretty simple. Make a couple swings, again, back and through, little punch shot swings, turning, just thinking about brushing that grass here, not coming steep and catching that towel. And And once you feel comfortable, you can hit a couple shots like this, just big turns. We'll get into a full swing in a moment. Just back, through. So once you feel comfortable, you can make some full swings like this. Back and through, little punch shots, no real hinge. Back, through. All right, just turning it back, coming through, missing this towel, that's key. So now what happens when we are going into a full swing, because we're not really gonna be able to generate much power from there. So when we go to a full swing and start hinging this club up normally, what I really want you to think is keeping your arms close, using the upper body to turn that club through. Again, start with some practice swings. Back, maybe pause for a second and think, okay, I'm not gonna come steep like this and bring my shoulders down like that. I'm gonna maintain the posture, bring it back, see the grass, see the ball, come on through. All right, a big thing that could happen here is you start blading because you're gonna see this towel and be like, oh, I'm gonna pop up and miss it. But just commit to trusting your posture and just commit to hitting the golf ball, because there should be no world where you would hit this towel that is 4 inches behind the ball. So in our normal swing here, everything's working together, nice and smooth. Chest stays down, maintaining the posture. Actually picked it clean. No divot whatsoever. And that's what you should start seeing. Once you start adding some rotation, you should start hitting the ball first and making a divot after. This towel shouldn't be in question. Now to make it more difficult, you can push this ball closer to the towel. And even here, you shouldn't even be coming close to hitting the towel. Right? Hitting ball first, making good contact. But this towel drill is going to really help you out. Start with small swings, work your way up, and you'll see yourself make so much better contact with your irons. So again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot, and I'll see you guys out here real soon.